10 reasons why Mustafa Ali sucks. We're wasting no time, we're diving in. Number one, his reveal killed Retribution. There was so much hype with Retribution. Oh, who are doing all these cyber attacks? Who are doing all this? And then guess what? It just fell flat on its face because he's an absolute jobber. It could have been anyone. I've seen people saying, oh, it could be Austin, it could be Cena, it could have even been CM Punk returning to WWE. What did we get instead? Mustafa Ali. Coming in at number two. He's pretty much only under contract for the Saudi Arabia shows. And I don't even think that's an exaggeration. We've clearly seen that like they just do not fancy him anymore doing anything, and they gave him a big push against Gunther at the Saudi show, and what's he done since then? Absolutely nothing. Number three, he's ungrateful. He's countless times asked for his release after feeling underutilized in the WWE. This guy has been given a lot of screen time since he first debuted, man. And he's been in Money in the Bank matches. I mean, like I said, given the big role of Retribution, he's been at many pay-per-views, and he's just some people just need to realise their spot in the company, and they're just not that very. They're just not that very good. Coming in at number four, let's talk about spots in the company. Positivity gimmick. What sort of gimmick's this? Mr. Positive, man. Jesus Christ. Talk about awful. Where he just walks backstage with a smile on his face. I mean, it's probably the best gimmick he's had, but damn, is it bad? Absolutely. Reason number five, he's old. He's 37. Now, 37 may not be too old in 2023 in terms of wrestlers, but let's be real. He's 37 and he's done nothing in his WWE career. Like, nothing in his wrestling career. He's been wrestling for 20 years. He's been wrestling since 2003. Austin, by the time he was 37, took his ball and went home. The Rock would have been about what? The Rock would have been 37 in like 2009. Does that not just sum up how little Mustafa Ali has done at the age of 37? It really does. Reason number six, he refused to be a Muslim heel. He didn't want to play a character that could bring hatred to his religion. Just listen to what I've said though. A character. That's all it is. Like with Muhammad Hassan, did they go a bit far? I mean, you could maybe argue they did. I feel like what the problem is it was literally taped and aired the same night as the 7/7 attacks in London, which of course doesn't exactly go down too well. But in terms of like, what is wrong with this, man? It seemed like Rusev played like the evil Russian, right? Or Bulgarian or USSR, man. It doesn't really matter. Like, if it helps advance your career, play whatever you want to be. Reason number seven, he's generic. Just look at him compared to like every other flippy guy. He's like a small Muslim Seth Rollins. That's exactly what he is, man. But you just look across every company today, and that is pretty much what this guy is, man. He's just generic. There's nothing that sets him apart. And talking of that, he can't talk. It's not like he looks like everybody else, but he can talk. He can't talk. He's a bum on the mic, man. He's absolutely jabroni. Cannot talk. Never will be able to talk. And I think it's time WWE released him. Coming in at number 9, he's still butthurt over Brock Lesnar winning Money in the Bank. Of course, he was supposed to win back in 2019, but then Brock Lesnar was told by Vince McMahon, no, we're going to put it on you. And then McMahon told him literally just before the match began, so what, Mustafa Ali? You're a bum. You don't deserve the Money in the Bank. I mean, could you imagine he won it, man? He probably would have been the one to cash in on Kofi Kingston and win. We probably would have been looking at a Mustafa Ali, Kofi Kingston feud for the WWE Championship. You want to talk about dark times? That's dark times. Who wants that? People actually remember Brock squashing Kofi Kingston on the debut of Fox. Who the hell would have remembered Mustafa Ali cashing in his Money in the Bank? Not me, not you, not thee. And finally, the final reason, he's just getting no physique. He's just a vanilla midget. It kind of ties back to generic, but you know what? It has to be said. This is not a bit of meat on him. Like, when you see Brock Lesnar in the ring with him and, like, Ricochet, you see the difference between a beta male and an alpha male. Brock Lesnar's the alpha male of our species. He is the man. Mustafa Ali is the beta male. So until then, Peace.